Hey, what's up YouTube? So I wanted to talk about these artifacts that we got coming in here in just a couple hours. The servers just went down for me, so I'm going to get this video made and uploaded as quick as I can. But we'll just go down in order here. So first we have Andre's Crossbow. This is a Ranger artifact, Ranger exclusive. We'll just look at the maxed because it's a 4-star. You're going to end up maxing it eventually, so 100% chance to remove 2 souls after a single attack. So immediately, this is useless in PvE. This is useless in offense. So keep that in mind. For arena defense and Guild War defense, I don't think it has too much use. Like, you might be able to throw it on Faithless Litica. It's the only thing I can really think of, just to cuck out some souls, right? Here it says single attack. I don't know if that means after one attack, like you can't or if this is like a single target attack, like it can't proc on AoEs. That I'm not sure of at the time of this recording. I think if you can't proc this on an AoE, it makes it significantly worse. So that means you can't use it with like Litica's S2 or Yuna's S1. Like, you wouldn't be able to use this artifact at all on Yuna. So I don't know, maybe this is a way to make it to where SSB can't just remove souls every time she counters, which I understand, but like other units could have taken advantage of this artifact, and if that's the only reason this single target is because she would proc it on counters, then it makes this artifact pretty bad, in my opinion. There's just better artifacts to use. This isn't one that I think is really worth keeping. I don't think it's worth maxing one out. I think it's just dust. This is my opinion. I mean, it could be good in RTA over a long fight, sure. But I don't know what Ranger you're going to be using with this over Drink or stuff like Rosa and Infinity Basket, just to give you a chance to dual attack and stuff. I just think those are better. So I don't think this is great. Down here, I don't know how to say this. Sepal Crumb? Something like that. This is the warrior one. Think of this as like a reverse Proof of Valor, a reverse Hellcutter for damage reduction. So basically maxed out, like, the first hit you'll take will do 8% less damage. And then the second hit you take will 16% less damage. And then the third hit you'll take 24% less damage. That's what this does. So you would have it on a slow unit. But also, this is very good against anti-cleave. Like, this is anti-cleave. So, like, Bazaar would do 8%. Tywin would do 16% less. And then whatever cleave would do 24% less. That's pretty good, coupled with Arius. This damage reduction effect is way more powerful than Adamant Shield is by itself. So you could throw this on like an A Ravi or an Alencia or a regular Ravi. Any unit that's kind of slow, that's going to get hit multiple times before their turn. It's good, but mind you, you're going to need the other stats because you're not going to get any bonus damage from this artifact, aside from the little bit of attack you get here. So I think it's worth maxing out at least one of these, maybe 2, depending on like how your roster is stacked with the warriors. Do you want 2 stacked warriors in your Guild War defense using this artifact? That's the only way I would see you using 2 of them. But I think one of them's worth using. I do think this could be good in GVG offense as well if you're attacking into a high damage team, and then you have a coupled Arius and then a healer. It's just extra damage reduction for whatever warrior you're using if you're not using Draco Plate, for example. And down here we got Steadfast Gatekeeper. This is, wow, I guess I could do that. Why not? This is a AoE artifact, or AoE Hillags, right? 8%. I think Hillags maxed out is 16%. So this 16% would be kind of busted, maybe. I don't know. This one's interesting. I don't think it's super good, but there's a lot of AoE in the meta right now. So you couple this on any knight that really wants to go first in your rotation that could take advantage of just gaining free CR, then this is good, right? And then the Thief one, Silver Rain. What the hell? Go. Alright, so this one's interesting too. It's for thieves. 50% chance or 100% chance to increase the attack of a random ally except for the caster for 2 turns while using a non-attack skill. This is a Ruzid artifact, 100%. Judith artifact. I think this is very good on Ruzid, and like this art is awesome, by the way. Like, it's like a phone wallpaper. Yeah, like this art, very good art. I lost my train of thought, guys. Ruzid, I don't think it's great for Violet. Violet, you want Dreamblade, you want Talisman, you want to take advantage of his own mechanic. You don't want to just give another random unit an attack buff. I mean, you could throw this on Violet, to be honest, if you were using him in Guild War defense, and you had like Violet plus 2 other units that don't get their own attack buff, then you could like really surprise somebody by giving someone a free attack buff every time he uses his S2. Would be interesting. I think it's viable. I don't think it's like fantastic, but it could work. Like I'm not downplaying it. So can't think of any other thieves that have non-attack skills other than Judith, Rin, Ruzid, and like ML Rin, Ruzid, and that's it, right? ML Rin, Judith, and Ruzid, and Violet. Yeah, those are the only 4 I can think of. I don't know why that keeps popping up. Okay, then we have the Mage one here. This is just, like, consider this like a Dreamblade for mages. Because essentially what Dreamblade does, it makes them miss, which makes you take 50% less damage. Mind you, they can still crit you with this. This is just a worse Dreamblade. Because when things miss you, they can't debuff you and stuff. This just reduces the damage. I mean, this one's okay. Like mages would be good on like Champion Zerato, Carrot maybe, specialty change Carrot. Any mage that you know that's going to be taking some kind of punishment that's kind of bulky, they could take advantage of this artifact. Other than that, it's just a Moonlight Dreamblade that doesn't give attack buff, that doesn't make them miss debuffs. They can still crit on. So it's just kind of subpar, I think. And then this one I think is really good. This might be worth maxing like two of. Increases combat readiness of the caster by 8% when a debuffed ally, except for the caster, starts a turn. So like, you get hit with Bazaar, and your healer's like last in your rotation, like a Destina or something. That's 24% CR if like she's really slow, right? So then she boosts up, and then you have the cleanse for whatever. I think that's pretty good. And you can couple that with like stuff like General Purgus. Like you can get some crazy CR manipulation with this artifact. I definitely think it's worth maxing out. At least one, for sure. Like I'm not exact like it's a good like counter pick artifact. And like maybe RTA. You can use it on like DJ Bazaar. I think it's just really good on a cleansing unit, right? Because most healer types you kind of want Rot on, but any of those like cleansers, like Acades, like if the red Acades, I think this is probably pretty good on too. Even though you kind of want Rot on her because she cycles her turn so fast, but I think like Destina, DJ Bazaar, even stuff like Chloe, Maid Chloe, could be really good with this as well. So interesting usage in that. And that's pretty much all the artifacts. I don't need to drag this on too much longer. TLDR at the end here. I wouldn't worry about this one. I'd probably dust this. Might be worth maxing one out just in case, but I don't think this one's fantastic. Definitely max out one of these. I would definitely max out one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. At least. Like I would max out at least one of all of them. But you could probably get away with just getting rid of this. Guys, this is just kind of meh, in my opinion. Doesn't do enough. I mean, it's removing souls is a strong mechanic, but if it's gated behind single attacks, there's not many rangers that can take advantage of single attacks. It'd be better just to have Rosa, or, you know, maybe with like Iseria or something in RTA, this could be pretty good. If you're not using Song of Stars, maybe on Iseria, this is decent. Something to consider, maybe. Just remove souls over a long fight when you're using Iseria. That's probably actually the only really good use I see out of this, to be honest, now that I think about it. You don't absolutely need Song of Stars on there. You can throw this on her. Have a support Iseria that just removes souls constantly. She's got single targets. Yeah, Iseria artifact. There you go for RTA. So probably I would just max out at least one of all of these, to be honest. You know my opinion? I think they're all good in their own way in certain situations. That's my opinion on them. But yeah. I don't know. I guess leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe if you're new, and yeah. You guys have a good one. Peace.